Concerns about the deadly coronavirus officially hitting the U.S. Here's what we know.
The breaking news: stay at home. That is the order tonight from 4 state governors. New York's governor today telling non-essential businesses in his state to reduce their workforce to zero.
My name is Blanco. I'm a Cuban-American artist, born and raised in Miami, Florida, and currently residing in New York City. Yeah, so like in 2020, when the pandemic happened, I didn't lose my job, but I wasn't making as much, and the whole world took a pause. So it was such a great moment for me just to sit down and really think about, what the fuck do I want? What do I want? What do I care about? And I remember, thinking about art, and I remember thinking, oh, maybe I should just start painting something. And the first painting I painted was a Jesus piece. It was given to me by my grandma.
Dime,
Señorita,
dime.
oye, tú sabes que la razón que estoy pintando y todo eso, tú sabes que es por ti, ¿verdad?
¿De verdad? Mira, cuando Dios manda una vocación a una persona, o a un cantante, lo que sea.
Culpa tuya, estoy viviendo en Nueva York y culpa tuya estoy pintando.
Papi, ¿cuánto yo diera por estar? Mira, si abuelo hubiera estado bien, íbamos de vez en cuando para allá.
Pero te veo,
Que viene, ¿no?
sí, claro, te veo pronto, abuelita linda. Y gracias.
Muy bien. Gracias a ti por todo. Y quererme tanto y tanto como yo te quiero a ti. Es lo mismo.
Te quiero
Bueno,
mucho, abuelita.
Okay, bye.
Bye, abuelita. Bye. Bye.
I think it's just like a society thing. I feel like society tells you, now more than ever, people are kind of loosening up, but society tells you you need to have kids by a certain age. You need to be married by a certain age. You need to have a certain job. You need to be making this much money. Your partner needs to be this person. You need to live in this particular setting, and it's just such a good feeling when you authentically don't care. When you get to a point of, I don't care about your opinion, and I don't care about, I hear your input, I hear it, but I'm gonna keep doing this. That birthed the Unfazed character. And pretty much what Unfazed is, it's a character that just goes about life not caring. Doesn't care about your opinion, doesn't care about your successes, your failures, doesn't care about anything. It's just gonna keep going, one foot in front of the other. It's just going forward, and it doesn't care about you. That character staring at me with these big droopy eyes, just staring at me, is kind of like telling me, hey man, you ain't shit, you're nothing. You need to chill out. You're not as big as you think you are. So there's always that play between me and this character. Even the way I name paintings. There's a painting I did that's called Mama, I Think I Made It. The ego would have said, it's Mama, I Made It. Like, look at me. This painting was made at an Art Basel show 2021. I made it outside of the show. It was my work in progress painting. There was hundreds of people at this event. So everyone was seeing this work in progress going on. And even at that moment, Robert could have thought, it's like, I made it, but the character on Unfazed is like, relax. You think you made it. You ain't shit. And yeah, I've always had that relationship with Unfazed. Unfazed is just, number one, unbothered by everyone else, and number two, a very big ego check on myself. With this ever-evolving world that we live in, doesn't matter where you're at specifically, whether it's New York or Oklahoma, the world's always changing. I would love for people to get the notion of Unfazed. I would love for people to have that attitude towards it. Because as the world's changing, people are gonna tell you how to live, and people are gonna tell you how you should navigate through this world and what you should be doing to make them happy. I think you need to say fuck that. And I think you need to focus on what you're doing. As long as you're not hurting anybody, just focus on you and focus on what makes you happy. That's what I try to do, especially with this Unfazed character. And I want people to relate with that, you know. I want when people see those big droopy eyes and that smile that never comes out in my paintings, be like, hey, this guy's unbothered. You know, this guy doesn't care if you like him or hate him because he's gonna continuously do what he's gotta do. If everyone has that attitude, I feel like the world would be a better place. I really do.